Hi, Henny, how are you? It's Teknikolour. I have a very fun walkthrough build for you in The Sims 4 today. And this is a build that I actually based off of a couple of buildings that I had seen while walking around during my vacation to Stockholm and Copenhagen. So let's check it out. I built this on the old Torga house lot in Nordhaven, and what's really cool about this is this was actually a street that I had been walking down on in Copenhagen, and I looked it up afterwards, like once I got back home to New York City, and it is actually the embassy of Nepal, and I think just a cafe on the other side. So I tried to make it into something that would work in The Sims. So I made the embassy into a library, and it's a big library. And then on the other little tiny building, the one on the right, I made a cafe on the bottom level, and then on the upper two levels I made an apartment. So if you have businesses and hobbies, you'll easily be able to make this into likely two separate small businesses if you have two Sims here, and just make it into a small business residential. Or you can make this into a residential, a library, or a cafe, depending on how you want to play The Sims. I thought I would show you. This is the actual photo that I took as inspiration, because I was like, I really want to build this, because I just thought it looked so interesting, and you can kind of see a little bit more there. And I don't know, I just wanted to build it, so here we are. I think it makes sense for us to tour the library first, so let's do that. You come in through the front door, and obviously there is a little reception desk right here. And then once you have spoken to reception or whatever, you can come in here. There is a place if you want to sell items, and you could just come through here. And of course we have the library, and it is a lot. It's a big one. And then you just come all the way down. You could check out all the books. But as you can see, there are multiple floors, and the way to get through those is you just come through this space here, and that is the door to get to reception. But you just go up these stairs, and then you can turn left, and there is a space for a bathroom and another entrance into the rest of the library space. But what's nice is there's also this little balcony space on this floor. But you could just enter into the library. There's a little place over here for you to sit and relax. And this does wrap around. However, because it is a little bit tight in here, I do think that this space over here is a little bit too tight for your Sims to get through, but that is why there are two entrances into this floor. Heading upstairs, there is a bathroom that is right in front of you. And if you turn over here, you can get into the library space over here. And of course, each of them are basically identical, each of the floors, but I wanted it to be a place where your Sims can basically spend as much time up here. There is seating. There are tons of places for you to be. Obviously, it's going to be a little tight over here, but if you just go all the way around, there is another entrance over here, and there is this little window balcony. Heading upstairs to the final floor, if you turn immediately left, there are some chess tables, and of course that little window balcony. I don't actually know if those are functional, like if you can actually walk out on those. It's just like the window balcony item, so I assume not. Heading through the doorway past the stairs is the computer room, and there's tons of space for your Sims to just hang out, use the computers, or they could go to the restroom, or there is a space to sit and relax. Obviously, you can see the bathrooms over here. There is a toilet in each of the sides. I did just notice as we are touring this that when I uploaded this to the gallery last night, I did not move the frames that I put here before I put the windows. So you might want to move those. But this, my friends, is the Esplanade Library. And then, of course, on the other side here, we have a whole other building to tour. And first, we will go in through the right door, because that is to enter the cafe. And there is a lovely little cafe here. And I'm pretty sure, remembering correctly, that there was like a lot of blue. There was like a blue color scheme in the cafe that was actually in this space in Copenhagen. And I just wanted it to be true. I wanted it to be as similar as I could get it. And I think it's really cute. It's small, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. Going out those doors and then through the left door is actually the apartment. And you have a little bike over there, and then you go upstairs. Just follow these steps and you come into the kitchen. And I had a lot of fun building this. I left this space until last. So I actually did the library first, and then I did the cafe, and then I did the apartment. And I'm kind of glad that I did it in that order, because it just felt right designing it this way. I wanted it to use a lot of the new kitchen clutter kit. So you can see a lot of those items are in use here, and I just think it looks adorable. I'm really, really pleased with the way that this turned out. I think it's really cool. I think it's very visually interesting. It's not something that I normally do. I also used this TV that I use a lot, but never with the colored lights behind it. And of course, you turn over here, you have some plants, and then through here is actually the bathroom. And you have, using the new sleek bathroom kit, you have this shower over here, and then you have the toilet, and then you have the sink. Going up these stairs, you have this lofted space, and you could see down into below, of course, but then you turn around and you have this dresser here with this lovely artwork, I might add. And then you just turn the corner and here's the bed. And I think it's really cute and it's really smart, because it's another little area for whoever lives here to be able to watch TV in bed. They also have this little shelf there, and I just wanted it to be a space that just felt, I don't know, kind of masculine, kind of just airy, and just a separate space away from everything else. And I didn't want it to feel like there was a library next door or there was a cafe underneath us. I wanted it to feel like this felt like it was its own little private residence. What I really think is interesting about this entire build is all of it comes together really well, in my opinion. And you have this historical looking library, and then you have a cafe and a residence. And I think it just all fits into this vibe of Nordhaven. And I have been having so much fun building in this new world. And you could just kind of see the surrounding area, and it just feels so reminiscent of my vacation. And I miss my vacation. But I am so glad to be back in building. It has been such a joy to keep bringing these videos to you. And if you liked this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.